We are going to talk about shot brackets for the Lynx and also the Gen 5 snowmobiles. We have a new shot bracket to hold your shot capacitor onto the top of the chain case of the Gen 5 23, 24, and then the Lynx models as well. The reason why we used to use a shot harness, the oil tank has changed under the hood of the sled, so we have started to lose some of that space. We no longer have the space that we need to mount the shot bracket under the hood. So we have the new shot bracket. Very simple shot bracket. You're gonna remove your stock shot capacitor from the outer chain case when using our belt drive. We include a little bag of hardware. There are some nuts, bolts, and washers. You'll need an 1/8 inch Allen wrench, a 3/8 wrench, and then the little washers go between the shot capacitor and the head of the bolt. So we're going to show you what it looks like on the sled and kind of show you how simple and easy it is. All right, with our new shot bracket, you can see it's just a very simple little bracket. There is only one way that the bracket is going to fit into the opening. The easiest way, or the way that you'll have to, is thread the cable through the opening, and then the bracket or the capacitor will line up with the bracket. Again, we include the hardware. There's a little washer that will go under the head of all 4 bolts, and then once the bolts go through the capacitor, or vice versa, there'll be a washer that goes underneath the head of the bolt or the head of the nut. So, as you can see, we have these 2 screws that are going through the bracket into the stock chain case that we're using. Again, we just have screws that we have in stock here at the shop, but if you use the stock screws with that came from the chain case cover, that's the best. Also, what we like to do is the 2 coolant lines that are right here, we like to tuck them behind the bracket. Don't let them rub on this edge of the bracket. On the Gen 5 and also the Lynx, they'll tuck nicely right behind here. And then also the capacitor connector. We no longer will need the shot harness, so now you can connect the connector from the shot capacitor directly to the ECM. Just make sure that the cables are not rubbing on the upper shaft after the install. So you can connect those, make sure to lock the connector in place with the little red tab, and you're ready to go. Very simple, easy setup. They're on our website. I believe they're $45. They are stainless steel and guaranteed not to corrode. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We'll answer anything that you have.